That's right, it's time for breakfast. We're going to show you how to spice up your breakfast with a brand new pancake recipe.
That's right, Justin. We're here to show you guys how to make cinnamon roll pancakes. First, you're going to need some ingredients. First, you're going to need 4 tablespoons of melted butter.
Next, you're going to need 1/4 cup of brown sugar.
Next, you're going to need a half a teaspoon.
Now, the ingredients for the cream cheese glaze are 4 tablespoons of butter,
2 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature,
3/4 cups of powdered sugar,
a half teaspoon of vanilla extract,
and start off we're going to make a cinnamon filling. Right now we have 1/4 cup of brown sugar in here, and then we're going to add 4 tablespoons of melted butter.
and next we're going to add a 1/4 cup more of brown sugar. And then to top it off, we're going to add a half tablespoon of ground cinnamon.
Then we're going to seal the bag off and mix it up. Now our cinnamon filling is done.
We're going to make our cream cheese glazed. First, we're going to melt 4 tablespoons of butter and then add in 2 ounces of cream cheese.
Then we're going to whisk that together until it's nice and smooth. Then add 3/4 cups of powdered sugar and then 1/2 tablespoon of vanilla. Alright, so now we're going to add in the cream cheese and then I'm going to whisk it.
Okay.
Now we're going to whisk in our powdered sugar and vanilla extract.
Now we're going to be making our pancakes. We already pre-made our batter and we have our cinnamon ready. So first, I'm going to cut a tiny, very, very small hole in the corner of the bag, like so. Then you're going to want to make your pancakes.
First step is to preheat the grill. So we're going to want to preheat it to about 300 degrees, and then we're going to want to spray it with some oil. Now we're going to add some more cinnamon filling.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're going to wait and let it cook, and then we're going to flip it. It may be a little messy, but it tastes great. So the pancakes are done. Now we just need to add our filling. See, you could do syrup or this filling, or both if you really want some. Just put as much or as little as you'd like. Alright, they may be a little messy, but they taste great.
Now, just gotta dig in. To complement our pancakes, we're gonna make a nice ham and cheese omelet.
Alright, for this omelet, we're going to use 4 eggs. Crack them and put them into the bowl. Make sure you don't get the shell into the bowl. Then we're going to add like a little bit of milk to make it the omelet a little bit fluffier. Then you're going to whisk it together with a fork.
That's a great technique.
Alright, now we're ready to move on to the stove.
From what on, we're going to melt some butter in our pan.
This is to make sure that the omelet doesn't stick to the pan when we flip it.
Put the mixed up eggs into the pan. We're going to let that cook for a little while.
Then we're going to add our ingredients of ham and cheese, and then we're going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Now we're adding our cheese. Just sprinkle it around.
And I'm going to add the ham. We cut it up so it'll be easier and you can put it around the whole omelet. Okay, now we're going to try to flip the omelet. So first you want to get around the edges and make sure the whole thing's cooked on the outside. And then what you're going to want to do is flip the omelet. Now this is pretty hard, and if you mess up, it's fine.
And this is our final product. Look at all that yumminess.
What if I told you that by doing one simple thing every morning, you could reduce the risk of heart disease, diabetes, colon cancer, stroke, and obesity? What if I also said that you could improve your memory, immune system, and even reduce your overall risk of death? Would you be interested in doing it? There are approximately 31 million Americans, which is about 10% of the US population, who always skip breakfast on a regular basis. A study shown by the NPD group Morning Mealscape in 2011 shows statistics on the percentages of males and females by age who skip breakfast in the mornings. The younger a person is, the more likely they are to skip breakfast, for 28% of males and 18% of females between the ages of 18 and 34 skip breakfast every morning. Eating breakfast is said to be the most important meal of the day, but if you disagree with that, it has been proven to be the most beneficial meal of the day. Starting your day without breakfast is equivalent as to going to school in your car without having any gas in it. In this speech, I would like to try my best to convince you to spend time eating a healthy breakfast every morning and the benefits it can give you along with the downsides of not eating breakfast. Everyone knows how fast a morning can pass by, especially if you are running late. But if you must, you have to try your best to grab something for breakfast. Skipping breakfast can be harmful for you. While you're sleeping, let's say between 6 and 8 hours, your glucose levels have dropped significantly, causing your energy level to also drop. By eating breakfast, you're refueling your blood cells, making you more awake and aware for the day. You also find your concentration and your focus to improve much quicker. Have you ever been on a diet to lose weight? One reason you might be failing your diet is because you are not eating breakfast, which gets your metabolism started, causing you to lose weight, and your appetite for lunch goes away. By sleeping for 6 to 8 hours every night, your body is starving for energy when you wake up. And if it's not fed, your body goes into a state called starvation mode, which causes your body to store fat to make it seem as you have something in your stomach. Not much of a morning person, you say? Maybe the reason is because you're not eating breakfast. By eating breakfast on a regular basis, it has been proven to control mood swings, improve irritability, and decrease depression. Have you ever given much thought about what breakfast meant? It is simply breaking the fast between dinner and lunch. Let's say you have dinner at 7 p.m. You skip breakfast and you eat lunch at 12 p.m. You have just gone 17 hours without eating anything, which really harms your body, and as I said before, slows your metabolism, causing you to go into starvation mode and actually gain weight. The National Control Agency conducted a study that showed 80% of people who ate breakfast every morning lost 30 pounds and was able to keep it off. There was another study shown by American Journal of Epidemiology which showed that people who skip breakfast are 4.5 times more likely to be obese. Adding fiber to your breakfast in the morning can be a great benefit for yourself. British Medical Journal says there are a 10% drop in cancer risk for every 10 grams of dietary or cereal fiber ate each day. The same group also found that the higher potassium intake could cut your risk of stroke by 24%. One of the most incredible statistics I found was a study done by the Alameda County. This study showed that individuals from ages 60 to 94 who did not eat breakfast had a 50% increased risk of death compared to the regular breakfast eaters. After hearing all of these studies and statistics performed, you may be asking yourself, well, what am I supposed to eat? The chart done by the Department of Agriculture, which provides the best foods eaten every day, it shows that grains must be carefully looked at when nutritional label, and make sure you have whole wheat, oats, rye, or whole grain for best nutritional value. Oatmeal is a great source of your grains, which lowers your cholesterol. Almost any fruit is a great breakfast food, such as grapefruit, which is helpful for hydrating your body after going hours without any water, and also boost your immune system. If you're fast and on the go, an apple or a banana is a quick food that has many benefits to start your day, such as raising your potassium level and reducing the risk of stroke. Non-fat yogurt is a great dairy product which gives your body calcium and fiber to help your body wake up after a long period without food. Eating meats, you must be very careful because processed meats can be harmful to your body and increase the risk of colorectal cancer, heart diseases, and type 2 diabetes. Go for more lean meats, such as turkey bacon and egg whites. But certainly, last but not least, drinking some coffee. Coffee has been linked to reduce the risk of several diseases, such as diabetes and prostate cancer, which also has been proven to help you live longer. Believe it or not, a study in 2005 showed that coffee was the #1 source of antioxidant in the U.S. diet. Now that you have heard why it is very important to eat breakfast and some of the foods to eat for breakfast, I hope I have encouraged you to wake up a few minutes earlier each morning to make sure that you eat your breakfast. It can be great benefit to your body, and it can also reduce many different types of diseases. Start tomorrow, and don't wait to have an excellent day.